Hi, I am Sides. Welcome to my studio. Today I'm going to give you a studio tour. So that's my French Bulldog named Leo. He is mean and mighty. Don't mess with Leo. So this poster was done by my friend Pretty Done. He is this amazing artist local in Vegas, and you could see his art all over town. He's also a really talented DJ and producer. You gotta have the greenery. So this is a rubber tree, and it's here. It's here and it's thriving. So this is the curtain. I don't know where I got this curtain from. Okay, let's talk about my room treatment. So this room was actually properly measured by Haverstick Design. So Gavin Haverstick came here, measured my room, sent me mock-ups, and then Acoustical Fulfillment made these panels and sent me these panels. So I have 3 on the ceiling, 7 on this wall, and then 5 on this wall. Now let's talk about this desk. This desk is probably one of my favorite things in the studio. I am obsessed with this desk. If there is one thing you treat yourself to, well, 2 things you treat yourself to: room treatment and a nice desk. So this is called Gustav by Session Desk. It's an awesome desk. I love it. And Session Desk is based out of Germany, and they're great. Love those guys. Okay, so here my mouse pad is my Logic Pro tips, and these are limited drops, so let me know in the comments if I should do another drop of these Logic Pro mouse pads. I have a bus compressor from Audioscape, and then I have just these power outlets, and those are on each side. I have a lamp. It's in the shape of a flower. It needs to be dusted, and then I have just like a little mosaic light in there. So these monitors are JBL 308, and then I also have a sub amp on the bottom, and it is the JBL 310 sub, and I love having a sub. I don't think I can live without a sub now. Okay, so my chair. Don't know where it's from. No idea. Gonna move it out of the way. My launch key is by Novation, and I love it. Gets the job done. My first monitor here is a studio display. It's the 27-inch, I believe, from Apple. So it's the Apple Studio Display. And then I have this Scepter C27. Gonna be honest with you guys, don't love it. I wish I had a second one of these, but one of these I think are like $2,500. So when my video goes viral, I'll buy one. Cameras, I use these 2. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and this is the Sony ZV-1. Something cool on my desktop here is I made these Logic Pro key commands, and if I right click, so these Logic Pro desktop key command bundle came in 3 different wallpapers, so if I'm working with my piano roll commands, I can look at all this stuff, but I made 3 of them, so I can just right click here and do change wallpaper, and then click this side, and then you see all of my wallpapers here, so I can change it over, and now these are the basic ones, and I made 2 sizes of each, so if you have bigger icons like that, and there's the editing ones. So pretty cool. Obviously using Logic. Let's talk about my computer. My computer is the Apple M1 Max. Solid computer. I'm an Apple girly. Okay, so interface, I use the Universal Audio Apollo Twin, and then I also use this iRig Stream for when I'm recording my DAW directly to my phone. Pretty helpful. Now, microphones. So 3 microphones I have a bunch of microphones, but the ones I have like the most handy is this MV7 Plus by Shure. And then I also have this Shure SM7DB. Obsessed with this microphone. And I have the Austrian Audio OC818. Now, let's move on. I have this like headphone splitter here. It's just pretty helpful if you are working with other people in your studio. Just the Apple keyboard and trackpad. This mouse is called the G703 Lightspeed. This boom stand is actually really cool because it has an XLR inside of it, so that's pretty handy. And this is from Gator. And I also have this like gator concoction stand. This is the 5-in-1 tree, which is super helpful. Now let's talk about headphones. It's always good to have, if you can, a closed back and an open back. I use the closed back for when I'm recording vocals and I don't want leakage of sound, and then the open back if you are mixing or casual listening so the sound can escape, so you'll have a more realistic sound. And I'm using both Sony actually. So these are the Sony MDR7506. These are like a legendary headphone and they're pretty affordable. I think they're less than $100. And the open backs are the MDR MV1. And yeah, let me just put this back. And then I just got some like cheap little stand thing here and it just lives over here. And then I have this plant. I think it's called an inch plant. Not sure. And then at night you can see I have some like lights. I have the Philip light strip underneath. That's it. That's my studio. I've come a long way from making music in a small living room to having my own space. I'm super grateful. One of the best things about my studio is because I was able to work with music tech companies is that I've been able to get most of this stuff either for free or to use in a video that these companies paid me for. So that's super awesome. If you want to learn how to work with music tech companies, I actually built a course, so check it out in the caption, and please subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. I'm Sides.